Hello again. Hopefully everyone involved with your fundraising team is present, as together we go through the importance of strategically following the Knickerbocker success system. How many of you are aware of the power of teamwork? I once had a wise person share with me, it takes teamwork to make the dream work. Likewise, it is going to take teamwork on your behalf to reach your fundraising goals. Certainly, the finished product here is capturing the most memorable moments possible, but the end goal for us is for everyone to win. We want to see smiles on faces. We want to earn business by producing amazing products. And we want you to experience the most successful fundraiser you have ever taken part of. We have established a system of success that has been proven through 30 years of business. The system starts with each of you that are currently watching this video. I'm going to go over some quick guidelines that, when followed, will keep you on your fast track to success. Getting started. Each seller needs to enter their contact information, name, phone, and email on the seller sheet. The event coordinator will contact each seller to let them know when their list of names, along with their certificate sales money, must be turned in. 12 certificates and a seller sheet to keep track of sales is going to be given to each seller. Each certificate must be collected for as it is sold. If someone pays for their certificate with a check, it needs to be made payable to your organization, not Knickerbocker's. Organizational bonuses are based on the overall points accrued through the Knickerbocker's bonus system. Free packages are based on the overall individual reward points accrued through the Knickerbocker's reward system. That's simple enough, right? Next, I'm going to go over our company rules. I would encourage each of you watching to pay very close attention here. Program rules. Each program location must have wireless internet service, cell phone service, or an available landline phone in the photo viewing area. There is a limit of 1 certificate per household. Only residents of the home may be photographed for the certificate special, no exceptions. Children under 18 years of age being photographed alone must be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian to both photography and viewing sessions. Grandparents wishing to have portraits made with their grandchildren or 3 generations must appear alone for the certificate special. Additional family poses will be available within the sitting. The adult or parent of a child photographed alone must return to view the finished portraits, or the certificate offer is void. Due to federal privacy laws, portraits may not be released to family members, friends, or left with the event coordinator. No exceptions. Couples being photographed must both be 18 years of age, self-supporting, and no longer living with their parents or at school in order to qualify for one sitting. Any person that has been photographed by Knickerbockers within the previous 12 months is not eligible to purchase a certificate or to be photographed for the certificate special. If pets are allowed on location, they may appear in the certificate special with their family. Poses of the pet alone may be included within the sitting. There will be no poses of the pet alone allowed for the certificate special. Upon agreeing to perform a fundraising event, your team will have a total of 2 weeks to sell certificates. By upholding these basic rules, every certificate sold can be photographed. If you would like to further review the program rules to make sure your entire team is in full understanding, please pause the video and do so now. I'm going to give each of you a brief list of what you must have on your program's final count day. What you need on final count day. Total number of certificates sold and collected for. Total number of appointments needed. These totals must be emailed to your Knickerbocker's representative. Upon receiving this email, your program will now be scheduled. After receiving your confirmed dates, you may then begin contacting and scheduling your fundraising participants. Here's a few scheduling tips. Scheduling tips. Do not begin scheduling any appointments until you have been assigned your confirmed times from your Knickerbocker's representative. There will be no extending times or adding of days without approval from the home office. Do not exceed the maximum of 8 hours of photography per day, with a 1-hour break after the first 4 hours. Do not double schedule any appointments. Each participant deserves the courtesy of having their full appointment time without being rushed. Certificate buyer's name, phone, email, city, and state must be emailed to your Knickerbocker's representative prior to your photography date. I would like to explain a few guidelines to prepare each of you for your photography day. Preparing for photography. Each certificate holder must be contacted by phone and email for a reminder of their appointment time. Copies of the schedules may be ran and given to each seller to contact their participants. The event coordinator and the coordinator assistant must arrive on location 2 hours before the first appointment to allow the photographer to set up. 2 people from your organization must be on location during the entire program. One will assist the photographer with props and the other will manage the flow of customers. The photographer will review all program rules and instruct helpers. An 18-foot by 25-foot cleared level area with 8-foot ceilings and multiple electrical outlets is required. This area cannot have fixtures that drop below the 8-foot height, poles, built-ins, or immovable furniture that block or interfere with the clear floor space. In the event that the space is inadequate or unusable, a $10 remit per certificate will be due to the photographer, and a new location must be secured. This may require the rescheduling of your program. Photography equipment must be able to remain set up overnight in a secured photography location. Provide a separate, private area for clothing changes that is convenient to the photography area. The facility must have proper heating and air conditioning appropriate to the season. Fans or space heaters are not acceptable substitutes as they create tripping hazards. A waiting area with clean restrooms and running water must be provided for your guests. The next step in your fundraising process will be your photo viewing day. Here are some important things to remember when getting ready. Preparing for photo viewing. Your viewing day will be 1 to 2 weeks after photography. All participants photographed need to be contacted to remind them of their appointment 2 to 3 days before viewing. The portrait consultant will arrive to showcase top quality, finished products. These will not be proofs. Make certain your participants are prepared to purchase their pictures that day. It will be the only day the portraits will be available. The coordinator or assistant must arrive on location 30 minutes before the first scheduled appointment to allow the portrait consultant to get everything set up. There must be 1 adult remain and assist with viewing the entire time. A table with 3 to 4 chairs and a copy of the viewing schedule and seller sheets must be provided to the portrait consultant. Additional chairs need to be set up in a waiting area for participants waiting on their appointment. Have a phone available in case someone misses their appointment. Contact them so the portrait consultant can work them in at a later time. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part, bonuses. Carefully review the points about to be made. What about bonuses? Communication, teamwork, and focusing on family and friends interested in having children and family portraits made are the key factors in your organization earning a bonus. Poor attendance on photography days can result in your program being terminated. If fewer than the minimum requirement of certificate sales are photographed, a remit of $10 times the total number of certificates sold, not just the ones that didn't show up, will be due to the photographer before they leave. In the unlikely event we are unable to reach your location as scheduled, due to weather, road, or travel conditions, we will make every attempt to assist you with rescheduling your program to the next available date. All bonus offers will be honored as originally agreed upon. Organization bonuses are based on the total amount of points accumulated through the Knickerbocker's bonus system. The verified total amount of points earned will be paid out dollar per dollar to the organization, as long as all qualifications are met. A detailed review on how your organization can earn bonus points is located in Video 1. Knickerbocker's rewards totals for sellers will be verified upon completion of the fundraising program and be based on the total amount of reward points accumulated through the Knickerbocker's reward system. A detailed review of how individual reward points are earned is located in Video 1. Each rewards point will then be applied dollar per dollar towards any of the seller's pre-printed portrait specials. If less than 80% of certificates scheduled are photographed, any and all bonus offers are void. When selling, it is to you, your organization, and your fundraising team's utmost advantage to sell certificates to those you are confident will return and purchase their children or family portraits. Those are the ones who help us all to pull off a successful fundraising event. Always begin with the end in mind. The more your participants purchase, the more money your organization earns. The more free packages we give away, and there's no one limiting you as to how much your organization can earn. Please allow at least 4 weeks from your last viewing date before contacting Knickerbockers about your bonus. All unsold portraits must be audited, reorders must be taken care of, and all paperwork checked and verified before finalizing the program bonus. All inquiries should be directed to the Knickerbocker's accounting division. Any bonus earned will be mailed to you 6 to 8 weeks after the completion of your program. Now this last part really gets me fired up. We are completely revolutionizing the ability to earn for your organization. It is now possible to book a fundraiser and earn for an entire year. Book a fundraiser and earn for an entire year. All of your program participants will have their images made and available online after the completion of your fundraiser. Those images will be stored and accessed by a personal login ID created by Knickerbockers. Each month, we will release online portrait specials. We will introduce state-of-the-art personalized products and deliver them at unbelievable prices. Anytime within 12 months after your program completion date, any of your program participants purchase anything from our online store, we are going to pay your organization a commission. Well, there you have it. You've got the vehicle you need to take you to your fundraising goals. Just how far can your team take it? That's the coolest part of all. It's totally up to you. On behalf of Knickerbockers, we'd like to thank you once again for allowing us to be part of your fundraising team. We look forward to working together as a team, and we are anxious to hear your very own Knickerbockers fundraising success stories soon.